Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. Great chance! Off the post! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And it's Neymar. Now it's Son Heung-min. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikael Silvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter. An astute defender in the middle, a fine ball carrier with a good engine, went out wide.
Yeah, and you can expect another busy shift from him here.
He's never shy.
Safi Salih. Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Semenyo. Oh, that's well done, really robust. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Hazard takes a shot! Goal, Ukraine! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well timed, excellent interception. Semenyo. Just the keeper in his way. Chance! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Ukraine with the corner, they're first. Messi getting this one clear. Swings in across. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Ukraine currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. And that's going right the way across. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Silvestre makes the interception. Stones. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Neither of these two want to come off second best. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. And a chance! And that's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Semenyo. Semenyo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here comes the corner. Corner number 2 then. And he's straight offside. Now it's Cruyff, spread neatly. Dumfries receives it in a wide position. That's headed upfield. Akanji gets over and intercepts. Not the most accurate pass. Safi Sali does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Semenyo short-changes him with that pass. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Dumfries is always looking to play quality balls. Hazard.
That's good play from him.
He's found a way through. Son Heung-min against the crossbar. And he can thump it away. Ukraine have reclaimed it. Nedved. It's played through for him. And a header! Goal, Ukraine! And again they hit the front. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Azar. Can he get it through? And there's green grass ahead of him. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
And it's Denzel Dumfries. Now it's Neymar.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that is the end of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Ukraine are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. Back on the way then. And it's Neymar. Great ball, and he's in here. And the shot! And that's a tidy finish. Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So again, we have parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Semenyo. Azar! It's there!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Ukraine leading now. Anderson. And it's Azar. Spread it left. Ruben Neves. No, he's not getting past him there. Dumfries. Rijkaard attempts a clearance. Messi. Safi Salih. Cruyff. Shot could be on.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
That's tidy. Now the ball in. Cleared away.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.026
Ball is over the line.
espectadores.
There's the crossfield ball. Semenyo, a player who needs no introduction. Hazard has it out wide and in space. Flashes it across. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Nedved. Azar is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Neuer. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Knocks it into space. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Ukraine clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Araujo. Nedved. Oh, good spread. Silvesh cuts it out. And it's Nakata. Rijkaard. Messi. That's a shade optimistic. Dumfries. Cruyff. Played into space. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And it's Nedved. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Ruben Neves. Ruben Neves proves just a little bit too strong.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
This is a promising build-up. Under an awful lot of pressure. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Deflected behind for a corner kick. So, third corner of the game. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. And he can clear it away. Semenyo going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's made sure that's not getting through. It's Son Heung-min! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Son Heung-min really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Oh, good effort! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Here comes the cross. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
The
9.
two coaches
Neymar.
are signalling changes
El
here,
dorsal
both at the
10.
same time.
Messi. El dorsal 8. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 21.
And it's Rijkaard.
El dorsal 23.
Bops
El
him off it
dorsal
and wins back the
29.
ball.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de
Barcelona
jugadores.
really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Dumfries is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Very much into the last knockings. Dumfries.
Habrá 3 minutos de
Rijkaard
descuento.
gets across to intercept that. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Mbappe! He's got plenty of space out wide here. Balde gets flagged offside. And that's been won straight back. So that's it. It is all over. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Ukraine tactically set themselves up in a way that allowed them to show better penetration whenever it was required. They basically got all the fundamentals correct. They were expansive in possession and compact when off it. Doesn't get much better. I think it was a great show where everybody played their part, professional and very practical.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que el estadio dispone de una sala de objetos perdidos que permanecerá abierta entre semana en horario de oficina.